excuse me, sir, people aren't believing the official story. Release the tracker jackers. Burp, release the tracker jackers. Like, that's pretty much, I think that's what's happening, right? If they even are released, like, how do we know? All we know is what the lying media is saying, and is that these murder hornets have arrived in Washington from Japan, I think. But I remember seeing this video. I'll put that down in the links, right? It's like, this is like in 2012, because I love nature video stuff. It's just fascinating. Nature and life, it's just fascinating. So I saw this video years ago, almost a decade ago, and it's like 100 hornets like beat up 1,000 bees or something versus 10,000 bees or something like that. And there are these hornets, and they look like these murder hornets. They're humongous, and they look like robot bees. They look like tracker jackers from the Hunger Games, like, honestly. And they're like all gangster, and whoever did the cinematography for this they did a phenomenal job, because they got all of these insects from different angles, and I mean, it was great. It was a great piece of cinematography. It was just a fascinating, occurrence in nature that was caught in real time. These hornets go to this nest, and they're like, rolling up on this nest, and you can see them as they're flying. There's like buzz, they're just kind of waiting outside, and then the worker bees are doing their thing, and then they're like, ah, like the hornets are here, and they like get on the offensive, and they're about to like beat up the hornets, and the hornets beat the shit out of them. And these hornets are like, I would say maybe 6 times bigger than the average honeybee. They're flipping huge. They're flipping huge. And it's kind of like sad. It was like a bee holocaust. These hornets, sorry guys if I spoiled it for you, but the honeybees don't win. The cute little buzzies, they lose out in the end. They get their ass beat. And you can see the bees, like they're trying to like all jump on them and attack them together, but the hornets just like rawr, rawr, and they're just biting their heads off and stuff. And I'm just like, that's what these murder hornets look like. So it's like, are they, and I think even in the video they said that there were these Japanese hornets, and then when I was looking up the murder hornets, they were like, oh, these hornets just came from Japan. So let me get this straight. Either these hornets just happened to roll up in the US for shits and giggles. B, just for the shits and giggles. B, somebody bought some, murder hornets into the US to cause more chaos. Or C, they've already just kind of been around, and people are just like, trying to hype things up to scare people that are protesting, right? Because now people are really starting to question the official story, which is full of holes and just blatant lies. So now they have to, that's the name of the game, right? Keep people in fear, so they don't question things. And, what I said before is when people are in fear, they're not thinking clearly. So already, I talk about liberals and the craziness that I've experienced in Austin, and how I'm becoming racist towards leftist liberals, not really classical liberals, because I'm kind of, I stem more from that, but I'm a patriot, I love America. I'm very grateful to be an American. I don't want to see this country go down, and I don't like to attack anything that is strong and masculine. Like, I love that. I'm not against that, but I kind of lost my train of thought. The thing is that these people that are buying into this, I really think that there are two sides. There are people that believe the media, and there are people that are brainwashed by the media, and then there are people that aren't. That's it. That's all there is. Forget sides, political, parties, the left-right paradigm, two wings of the same bird. It seems like it's just coming down to that. And the people that are already believing that the coronavirus is real and that they're all gonna die, and they get mad because you're like not social distancing, and I was at the hospital the other day. I was like, they can't stop these little roly-poly bugs coming in through the door, but yet they think they can contain something that's 100 plus times smaller than that. Really? Okay. All right, you know? Even if it was a killer virus that was killing people, they won't, like, it's a virus. You're not gonna be able to contain anything that small. You can't contain a grain of sand when you go to the beach, no matter how careful you think you're being, right? Because, you know, I've tried to do that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna, like, you know, take off my shoes and like not and shake my stuff out. And so when I get in the car, sand always ends up in the car. I don't know how, okay? Viruses are smaller than sand, right? So just the logic of even, you know, I haven't even really complained about that, but just the logic of being able to contain a virus, you know, just simple things like, you know, you're wearing a mask around your nose and your mouth, but it can get into your eyes and your ears, and those aren't covered, right? Any orifices is not covered, okay? I mean, the masks aren't tight fitting, right? You're breathing in your own carbon dioxide, which also lowers your immune system. These are things that I was thinking without even bringing up that the CDC and the FDA and the British Medical Journal all did studies showing that they don't prevent infection, okay? Yet, you know, there are people that like to suffer. I've just realized that. Like, there are people that have cancer, you know, like people that get cancer, and they deal with it, you know, they go on about their lives, and, you know, and you admire them because they're strong people, and you're like, wow, like, you know, they have cancer, but they're still going, they're still doing what they gotta do. And then there are people that like milk the shit out of their illness, okay? Oh my God, I have cancer, my life is so hard, right? I had this singing teacher who was a cancer survivor, and she would always, like, you know, talk about the fact she was a cancer survivor. When I was like, I went up to class one day and I had my intestines were inflamed, and I'm trying to sing and I'm like, oh my God, my stomach hurts. I think, you know, I just found out that I had inflamed intestine, like part of my intestine was inflamed. And I just found this out, but yet I'm still going to singing lessons. I'm not like, oh, my intestines, my stomach, my life is over. I'm still trying to get shit done. I'm not the type of person that like complains and guilt trips people and makes people feel sorry for them. But it just got to a point where the pain was just really unbearable. It was really starting to hurt. And I was just like, I don't think I can. I think I'm gonna have to stop early today. And she's like, I'm a cancer survivor. I was like, bitch, you don't have cancer now? You survived it. That means that you don't have it right now. But I'm in pain in the present moment, okay? So there are people that love that shit. There are people that love to suffer. There are people that like getting off on wearing a mask because they're virtue signaling. You know, they think that they're being good human beings, or they're just doing it to show that they're, you know, what good human beings they are. These people like make me sick. And just like Austin is full of these type of people. And, you know, eventually I might end up moving out of Austin. Well, there are people I like here too. I finally do have friends here, but I'm just like, just going certain places and anyway, I'm going on a tangent. What's this about? I'm talking about the killer murder hornets, right? And of course, I'm sure there's like a scientific name for them, or they can just say hornets. But no, they love these, like, you know, these scary words, right? Like the murder hornets, right? And when I interviewed David Crow, he was like talking about how they love these dramatic words like the super spreaders, and, you know, but psychologically that does have an impact on people, right? So my question is, how many of you are falling for this murder hornet shit? Because if you are, please comment below if you believe this shit and you're like scared and staying inside, because I'm gonna clown you, right? And if you are subscribed to this channel and you're believing this shit about the murder hornets and afraid to go outside because you think you're gonna be attacked by murder hornets, you probably want to unsubscribe today, because I'm just gonna clown you like from here on out. I'm just wondering, A, how many people are gonna be in fear, and then B, how many people are gonna even see through this even more and be like, wait a minute, now they've released the murder hornets? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. How many people are really buying into this shit, right? I don't know. You and how many people are still buying this? Now they're saying that they're ordering farmers to destroy their livestock. I saw the most inspiring story. This guy was ordered to dump his milk, and instead he bottles it and sells it. I was like, yes, right? And they were sold out. They've had a lot of, they were sold out immediately. They've had a lot of support from people around them. So if it's about a virus, why are they telling people to dump their milk, to kill their livestock? Why? Like, animals can't get the coronavirus. What is this about? Really? What is this about? Right? Why, meat shortages and all this other stuff, they're trying to tear America down. They're trying to turn us into the Hunger Games society. That's why they're releasing the trackers, right? To kill us, or to not to kill us, but to scare us, right? So we don't try and take our country back. I don't know, man. I mean, it just gets weirder and weirder, but in a lot of ways it's very comical. I hope, in the future, maybe a year from now, I can laugh harder than I'm laughing today, because I'm laughing a little bit because I don't know which way this is gonna go. I'm not psychic. I have hope that, like I said, there's so many people that have lost their businesses, that, are suicidal, that have killed themselves over this thing. So many people's lives have been turned upside down and destroyed over bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. So, and I think maybe for some of those people, it's even a double trauma to not only have their lives turned upside down, but also to realize that it was turned upside down over bullshit. So there still might be people that will look at the facts and look at what's going on, and those just still be in denial of what's going on, because they don't want to believe that the authorities that they trusted so much would just lie to them and destroy their lives for their own selfish needs, because that's what's going on. That and the tracker jackers, okay? So I'm just saying, yeah, insaneness, guys. Insaneness. I don't even think that's a word. Why not? I'm gonna just make a fucking word, since it's the end of the world, since the tracker jackers are being released, and the farmers are being told to destroy their livestock, and by the way, the guy Neil Ferguson, the scientist that created the models that got people to shut down, right, has basically so basically, I don't know if you know, so he was the guy that created the models that was like 500 million people are gonna die in the UK, and like, or not 500, it was 500,000, and then he was like, he predicted like 2 million deaths in the US. And then like a few weeks ago, he was like, oops, my bad, I projected 20 times more than what I thought I said. Right? Because when he came out with those figures, those were the figures that got people to lock down the whole wide world, okay? Yet, nobody's like, he's not gonna be held accountable, looks like, whatever, okay? Yet, he just got caught breaking quarantine by visiting his married lover, okay? So I'm just saying, these people, and then Obama got caught. He's out playing golf. Chris Cuomo got caught, and supposedly, allegedly, he has the coronavirus. Okay, according to them, but I don't believe that shit. But he got caught breaking quarantine. So it's like, why are we listening to people that are saying, do as I say, not as I do? Why are you still buying into this? I hope you're not. Right? Please wake the hell up. Wake the hell up. Wake the hell up. .wixsite.com. Okay? All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Peace and love. Mwah.